What's up everyone, you're watching Eric Games Daily, and welcome back to Shadow of War. Today is going to be a bit of a shorter video, but I've literally been recording this for like 45 minutes. In the middle of me trying to get all of these cool shots of the Uruks that were voted for this week, I just wanted to do something a bit different. In the middle of all of that, I had a rebellion, and if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's when a handful of your Uruks decide that you are not fit to be like the head guy, that you are not fit to be the lord of the or the master of this army or whatever, and they turn against you. And a few of them were guys that I really liked or that you guys have voted for. The Horn Lord was one of them. Scoth, Brawlmaster, remember he was branded. Yep, he was one of them who turned on me. I think Goldfang went to go fight Crimp the Lurker, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to get rid of Crimp the Lurker yet or not, so I decided to brand him. And immediately after, Douche the Brute, remember he was also branded? Yeah, he showed up with Crimp in his arm saying that he was gonna kill him. So I had to rescue Crimp and fight Douche, and I almost killed Douche. And I almost killed Scoth. Both of them I was set up to do an execute where you have to hit it to, or like hit square, circle, or whatever to kill them. And I decided to wait it out. And so after I didn't execute them, they like take off laughing. Cause I do want these guys alive. We will brand them, but they did betray me. That's why you see that they are no longer part of our army. But you know what? Whatever. They want to get butthurt, fine by me. It makes my job a little bit more interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys right now. The first three guys that you will be seeing were voted for, but are not this week's pit fighters. They are great choices. One of them in particular is one that I would have voted for, but I'm not counting my votes. This is for you guys to decide, and it is Goldfang. I really like Goldfang. I'm not saying he's crazy good or anything. I just really like him. It would have been cool to see him go in there, but we are going to get to a point where you guys are going to be seeing the this week's pit fighter, and that fighter is Skok the Serpent. So Skok the Serpent is going to be this week's pit fighter. I'm excited because he is a beast. So right here, I'm going to go over his traits, even though I did show you guys his traits already. Fear of execution, it doesn't matter in the pits. He could be damaged by fire, which is kind of a pain because he'll be stunned every now and again if he gets lit on fire. Maybe. We'll see if that happens. I don't know if he gets stunned from fire, if he's heavily or if he's just damaged by fire. I don't know. I thought it was both, but Mr. Woo Woo didn't give a shit about the fire, and he was only damaged by fire, not heavily damaged. But Skok is awesome because he's poison proof and he's beast proof. Frost proof doesn't matter in the pits, or at least not yet. I don't know if they're gonna change that in the future. Maybe bring a frost element to some Uruks or something, which would be kind of cool if they can figure out how to do that. This guy is also enraged by Caragors and his rival, but his rival doesn't matter here. But he is enraged by Caragors. He is a commander. He has Dying Command, Mystic Blade, Frontline Warrior. But check out his bonuses. He has a Fanatical Gang, Poison Weapon, Gang of Savages, Poison Bombs, and he is a Beast Slayer. So I think this guy may be another champion, but who knows? This game might throw us a curveball, which would be really cool to see. So maybe Skak can like jump into a fight. Maybe he's almost gonna die and he just turns back around and wins. That would be so cool, kind of like what Mr. Woo Woo did for us. But that is all we're going to do today. I try to save Tuesdays for like dominating or branding the winner of this week's pit fighter. I mean, like whoever you guys vote for. I usually have my Tuesday set up to where I go and brand the selected pit fighter for the week, but he's already branded, so I decided to do something a little bit different and kind of showcase who was voted for and then who this week's pit fighter is. So maybe you guys can like keep in mind who people are voting for, and maybe one of them will be selected for next week. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I have a lot to edit through now because I spent more than half this video trying to save these guys for the pit fights, and God, it was a pain in the ass. I had to fight so many dudes all at once, and they kept summoning sappers as well, so I had my hands full, but I think this is awesome. I'm looking forward to Skak the Serpent kicking ass in the pit, so thank you guys so much for voting, and tomorrow we will start working on Skak. We'll get him up to the level 53, and then we'll talk about training orders. So thank you guys again, and I will see you guys in the next one. Game Daily.